finally, my precious Quinn. Who I love more than any of you could ever imagine. And I am so close to and so grateful for. So grateful for Quinn. I'm grateful for all my children.
Well, is justice delayed, justice denied? We shall see whether or not John Edwards will in fact be retried by the government in this case, because not guilty on one count in this historic verdict in this corruption trial against him of illegal campaign contributions, but a victory for John Edwards nonetheless, and him coming out afterwards, talking to the press, talking to America, contrite. Was it authentic?
Well, I have no idea, because he sounds exactly the same way he did 4 years ago when he denied it. So I don't even know what is real about John Edwards, but I will say this. He was staring at 30 years. He's got to feel relieved. It doesn't look like he's going to be retried. It cost us millions of dollars to see this. I'm very curious. He didn't mention Riel Hunter. Does that mean they're no longer an item? And why was he so secure? Why was he so secretive about the whole thing? He mentioned everybody except Riel Hunter.
And I'm going to point out again, he was very verbose. He wanted to talk about his life.
Everything.
He wanted to talk about everything. He didn't seem to want to take the stand and do it when it really counted, though. When his life was on the line,
Right.
when his jail term was on the line.
Well, he ducked and covered because I think he never thought that it would come to something like this. But I got to tell you, he's a lucky man to have the support of his daughter.
Kate?
I mean, mother and father, they're going to generally stick with you. But Kate, I mean, how astounding that she's been by his side through this entire thing, the pain that she went through with her mom when she was suffering through this. So he's a lucky man in many, many aspects.
You know,
Let's just say
one
that.
One of
Hope
the
he
things
goes
that's pretty
away.
clear to me is, well, I don't think he'll be retried either, but the reason he didn't take the stand, I think he looked at these FEC laws, and they're so weak and so full of holes. Why get up there and get
Not
yourself
blaming
caught?
him for not taking the stand. I'm blaming him for pretending that little act he did at the podium after he was
So
acquitted.
you didn't find it to be authentic,
Plus,
Andrew?
Kimberly, let's ask you. You're a former prosecutor. Did he not want to take the stand, too, because he thought there was so much negative energy there for him that the jury could have just said, forget it, he's guilty, we don't even...
And that's tough for a trial lawyer, right? Not to get up and speak, and also a former presidential and vice presidential candidate to kind of speak on his own behalf. He's a talented lawyer. He's used to winning cases. There's always the risk when you're a lawyer that you want to, try the case, like handle it yourself. But I think he had very adept counsel, and he also had some key testimony, like you mentioned earlier, with respect to the FEC.
I have a
saying
prediction.
This was a gift.
I have a prediction. 1 year from today, a talking point on the 5 will be, does John Edwards deserve a talk show? Because if Elliot Spitzer can get
think
two
it's
of them,
take that long?
I think. You think
If Elliot
within six,
Spitzer-
all right, 6 months.
If Elliot Spitzer's
Coming
ratings
to-
are any indication...
And
Coming to
No.
current TV soon?
yeah, I'll tell you, think about this. It'd been 30,000 votes one way or another in Ohio or Florida, he would have been vice president of the United States. You're right.
Scary.
All right,
Scary
we'll
thought.
see if we hear from Riel Hunter. Brian is waiting to see. But that's it for us 5 today. We want to thank you for watching, spending some time with us, and we'll see you right back here tomorrow.
See you on Hannity tonight.
And on here.